Hey guys, welcome back to our channel. With great concern, I expressed that it is not safe to travel to Mexico. Our trip was already planned, and like many of you, we regularly travel across the border and spend time in Baja. But after talking with certain family members, on the ground. They told us that some areas were experiencing increased security activity and temporary disruptions following recent events. For example, an aunt in Tijuana was letting me know that they were letting in certain areas people out of their cars so they could burn them. Also, as well at certain points, there were taking over buses, letting people out so they can do that as well. And what tells you is that news can sometimes make things a little bit more exaggerated, but there's nothing like listening at first instance from people that are actually going through that situation and letting you know what's happening. So while this doesn't mean travel everywhere has stopped, there is advice. Their advice was simple: wait a little and see how things settle before making the trip. So we decided to postpone, not to wait, because everybody's like in a gray zone right now. Nobody knows when it's gonna get better. So hopefully it does soon. So what's actually happening? Recent law enforcement activity in parts of Mexico has led to increased security presence in certain regions. Some airports have experienced temporary disruptions, as you've seen on news, and a few resorts implemented precaution safety measures. So situations like this are often localized, as I was telling you, and temporary, but national headlines can sometimes make events seem broader than they really are. So that's why understanding the travel impact, not just the headlines, is important. So what travelers may notice is visiting certain areas. You may notice increased security checkpoints, more visible police or military presence, possible flight or transportation delays, and temporary changes at resorts or tourist locations. These measures are generally for precaution and intended to maintain safety until authorities manage this situation. So, what is not affected? Mexico is a large country, and most tourist destinations operate independently from isolated incidents. Many tourist areas continue operating normally, with hotels, restaurants, and local businesses open and welcoming visitors. Border crossings remain open, although wait times can vary depending on traffic and security awareness. This is why checking location specific updates is much more helpful than relying only on broad headlines. So, what you should know if you want to travel, if you currently have travel plans to Mexico, here are a few practical steps. First, contact your airline or hotel directly for the most current information. Second, monitor official travel advisories instead of relying on social media rumors. Third, consider flexible travel dates if possible. And finally, make decisions based on your own comfort level and updated information. Every traveler's situation is different. And for border crossing, for those driving into Baja California, crossings remain operational, but travelers should expect possible delays or increased security awareness. Planning crossings during daylight hours and checking live border wait times can help avoid unnecessary stress. So, what's the conclusion? Should you travel to Mexico right now? Definitely, I would not. I would not, guys. I would just we're just going to wait it out completely. Going to let things stabilize and based on advice from family members living locally as well. That doesn't mean travel everywhere, as I was telling you, has stopped, but staying informed and flexible is the smartest approach right now. So we'll continue sharing Baja travel guides, border crossing tips, and real travel experiences here on our channel. If you found this update helpful, well, don't forget to subscribe and let me know in the comments, are you keeping your travel plans or waiting a bit like we are? Till the next time, we'll keep you updated.